period is in there.
No, there's not enough room. Period requires 2 spaces afterwards in order to be grammatically correct, and that requires too many characters because a character counts as a space on Facebook. Space counts as a character. Whatever.
Yeah.
We have the last of our features. Make some noise. Some of you are not paying attention.
Woo! Yeah!
It's 9:12. Happy hour's over, but I mean, if you're friendly with Omar, he'd probably still put some extra alcohol in your cup. Our last feature tonight goes by the name of Paulie Lipman. He is a poet, a writer, a musician, and a performer out of Denver, Colorado. That is a long fucking way. That shit is Mountain Time Zone. Clap it up for Mountain Time Zone. That shit is not 10 Eastern, 9 Central. That shit is 8 Mountain. The mountain is far away. Colorado is, I used to live there a long time. I was like 3 months old. Father's from there. But either way, that's about me, not about Paulie. Paulie has been a part of 7, count them 7, Denver Mercury National Slam teams, including the 2006 National Champions. He has just put out a poetry with music album, The Obscene Gravity of Silence. He is a Libra. He's balanced.
Sure.
Yeah. He enjoys windy walks and can't wait to meet you. Whoever said aw. His new CD album is called New Home, All Home. He has CDs and product with him tonight. He has CDs that you can purchase and take home with you if you love the words that will come out of his mouth. He has download cards. That is some new poetry shit right there. Embracing technology. Buy a download card. Talk to Paulie tonight. Go home. Listen to him later. That shit is awesome. Please welcome to the stage, all the way from Denver, Colorado. Clap it up for Paulie Lipman.
How y'all doing? Good. No. That's the reaction I get when I'm at the National 4-H Club convention and I'm announced that the Midnight Sheep fucking event is about to start. How the fuck y'all doing, New York? Yeah! That's better. We'll work on that. I lived in this city for the first 13 years of my life and I miss it every day. I was from Denver. I now reside in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Which is fucked up.
Hey, I love the woo. I love the woo. We'll get right into this and we'll talk about some other shit as we go along. Where's the other part of this poem? Alright. I am awkward as well. This is a poem about how awkward people interact. Anxiety is not a bad thing to share. Neither is neurosis. Both make for great icebreakers. We met in a crowd, smirking twitched milliseconds, cracking knuckles, thoughts and heads suddenly found the floor fascinating. But when we faced a fallen power line, found the ocean and smoked the ozone between us and said, you don't want inside these eyes. The only story I truly know is my own. That is to say, I know jack shit. But I speculated that your story might feature similar content or keystrokes, at very least the margins. Bowed and swelling against the rough carved letters of our mutual unknowing, scrawled past the page's end in the story for future anniversaries, bleeding into the tabletop, which is as far as we got. A brief, brilliant flash made impossible by the too many things we refuse to be medicated for. Anxiety ain't a bad thing to share. Neither is neurosis. Without either, we would never have imagination. That's the sweetie tender poem. I believe in punk rock poetry too, and it's going to be punk rock from the rest of the night. So, this next poem is dedicated to Billy Corgan and his horrible fucking book of poetry. This is dedicated to Jewel and her horrible fucking book of poetry. This is dedicated to David Hasselhoff's singing career and the fact that Snooki is a New York Times best-selling author. Fame! Fame changes everything. If you're a musician, you can practice umpteen bone-bent hours, fingers bleeding, shouting, ivory keys to the third rail and never be heard. But if you're a famous anything else. They'll give you the ear of the world. If you're a singer, they'll grant you a book deal, an actor, an art show, a dancer, a photo exhibit, all these opportunities bestowed for your other accomplishments. A whim, perchance to dabble. They'll call you Renaissance. And you'll fucking believe it. For every hobby you are indulged, there are those of us here who wrap ourselves in the plainest of brick, in the most inexquisite bars, banging our life-giving tin crowns against them, praying anyone will find the din transcendent and the sparks they shed beautiful. We fight you for those ears. Those are our walls and eyes. Give us back the bandwidth and pages. We are taking back the dance hall. Boom! For real. Thank you. Woo! 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 That shit is fun to me. Because I know hundreds, literally hundreds of writers and musicians who are so talented, and then they're like, oh, you're a famous actor. Would you like a 3-album contract? You can't sing? Doesn't matter anymore. Auto-tune, Johnny Depp, auto-tune. The bass player from the Deftones has a published poetry book. Let's just put it that way. It's horrible too. All right, this next one gets a little weird. But first, like Gemineye said, just a little reminder, place this in y'all's head. We'll talk about it later. I have 2 download cards.